There's been a surge of black men being portrayed in the ugliest light a lot these days, and I think it's officially getting out of hand. Being a famous black man today is like being a contestant on a game show host where the grand prize is jail time, and all the questions are about self-control, sexual this and sexual that. Shannon Sharp, Tyler Perry, the baby oil addict himself, Jonathan Majors. You can grab every grown man that's ever attended any Diddy party, stick them all in one room, like stick them up with Viagra, and the collective hardness in that room still wouldn't match how hard it feels to watch the image of the black man be destroyed. I'm asking myself what's going on, and as far as I can tell, there are only two possible reasons. One reason is far more formidable and disturbing. The other reason is just very sad, more likely and very ugly. The sad and maybe likely reason is that a fair share of these black men just can't control their lives. They can't control themselves, and we happen to put the wrong kind of people in the spotlight because in their moments of weakness, the weakness was so extreme that it kind of messed up, that it made negative contributions to the narrative of black excellence. Now look, at the end of the day, I really do believe that this is like a lust issue. People were warned on multiple occasions. Like, there's videos of Shannon Sharp being told by people, directly or indirectly, to keep his Willy Minilly in his tight ass pants. Why the hell does he wear them that way? And he wouldn't listen.
You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. Take your ass and get you an old bitch out there that can love you old. And I know an old gal, she'll be good to you. Her name is Ella Dorman, and she don't have no teeth. Come on, pick your glass up and clack it for me. These young gals will bite you.
And instead of leaning into the safety and comfort of being with a woman that would love him old, he fooled around with a white chick.
Squeeze me? Oh, no.
Do with that what you will. But anyways, regardless of what happened, the evidence was enough for it to end in a way that was unappealing, to say the very least. And he's not the only one. I think about Philly and how out of the big trio who for the better part of 4 years have dominated the internet, it always seemed like Chunks and Harry were incredibly focused and committed to this spiritual journey of growth, to this commitment to Allah. And I always saw Philly on the outside. And I thought to myself, damn, there's something about him not choosing to commit to a spiritual journey of growth in a way that his peers clearly had, that unsettled me. There's rumors that Chunks is married. There's Harry Pinero seems to have a more stable setup, but the one of the trio who seemed to be furthest from God caught himself in a situation pretty far from God. I won't speak too much on a case like Michael Ward's, but the reason I'm bringing him up in this video is because this is about the image of our people. Whether he is guilty or not, his career is absolutely like, what will come from his career now that this has all happened? And I wonder, in these situations, okay, maybe it's just lust, maybe it's men who don't have self-control, who compromise their brand, who compromise their image, and they failed us. Because let's be clear, if we zoom out here for a second, it's not every Negro that has this problem, okay? Because Kai Cenat is at the peak of excellence right now. As a young black man, he's in a relationship with his woman, and at the very least, from what we can see, the boy knows how to control himself. Speed? Don't know what the hell he's doing. He's probably like blasting one off to the thought of Ronaldo at night while trying to clear some impossible mission of a video game. I don't watch them, but I respect you, Speed. He's on a path of black excellence and isn't messing up his image. Denzel Washington has laid a legacy of black excellence with the work he's done, the beautiful image of the relationship that him and his wife seem to have, and so much more. Aaron Pierre's on the come up. He hasn't got himself in any trouble yet. Aaron, please don't f this up. And so when we step back, it's so easy to see that maybe it is just a lust problem. But what I fear is, what does this say about black men overall? Like, what kind of propaganda is being drilled into the minds of young men and women when they see great men fall in such a consistent way? Is this image that black men have no control of themselves, that black men are succumb to lust, that black men don't respect the importance of marriage and loving one woman well? Maybe that's it. Maybe perhaps they're all just godless men. That could be the case. But unfortunately, I don't think it's that simple. The second and more formidable possibility is that there's some kind of hidden agenda. And now I know that the average person today isn't the conspiracy theorist. I get it. Everybody is just in like sheep mode with their brains rotting, with no attention span, drugged with dopamine from the unrelenting addiction their phone gives to them. I understand that. I understand that Epstein himself could fall down your chimney dressed as Santa and make a proclamation that your children should come with him so they can get gifts. And you would believe your children are safe within him far sooner than you would believe in any conspiracy theory. But I, fortunately, am not an idiot like some people. I don't believe the government tells you everything that's going on, and I don't believe they have our best interests at heart. Now, I'm about to zoom out here, so just follow me for a second. I don't believe it means nothing that Charles Xavier, if he was a bald, skinny black woman, played the role of Jesus Christ for whatever godforsaken reason. I don't believe that means nothing. I believe there is a slow agenda of disrespecting Christianity. And I believe there's a plethora of agendas being perpetuated in Hollywood to up or warp the image of a lot of things, of our people, of a lot of things that matter. Hollywood and music videos and nakedness of women being portrayed in some capacity as feminine empowerment is all one big plan to up the image. And in my opinion, it changes us in the most ugly ways. And now to bring it all the way back, if there are agendas being pushed forward through bullshit in Hollywood, in music, and in the government, of course there's agendas being pushed forward in the same regard in a lot of ways regarding the black men. And no, this doesn't write off anybody who is guilty for doing crazy shit. But I just fundamentally believe you should at least ask the question, is why is this happening in such a manner? What on earth could be going on behind the scenes? Now, unfortunately, conspiracy theories are mostly baseless. And that's what a lot of it feels like. All I can do is make the observation that the image of the black man in a lot of horrible ways is being dragged through the mud, and it doesn't look good. If you're on your journey right now, young man, please find a wife. Keep it in your pants. And if you can't find a wife, then yes, commit to a path of mastering your lust. Because clearly the fall of man really just comes down to women and lack of self-control and our desire for them. I ultimately think that, this is just a byproduct of godless men having the uglier parts of them shine bright, and I'm not in love with it. But what can I say? The best thing you can do is commit to raising the standard.